This is the Voiceover Gurus Podcast. Real talk about the voiceover industry with your hosts, Linda Bruno and JJ Wilson.
I'm recording.
Do a little catch up of everything happening so far. We do have a sale in the month of September we're going to talk about.
Okay.
What's that?
It's a round piece of wood I painted black. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, sure. Not your best work, but
No. Booby. Okay.
Welcome back to the Voiceover Gurus podcast. It's been a minute since we've done this, huh?
60 times 24, 120, 144 times 30. Yeah, it's been a lot of minutes.
I don't feel so bad though, because I know a lot of other podcasts kind of went on a little bit of a break in August, so my competitive edge didn't kick in.
Yeah, back to school, and oh my God, let's take a quick vacation before we go.
Yeah.
Let's go on a cruise.
Yes, I enjoyed my first cruise.
Yes. Did you see flying fish and dolphins?
No, I did not.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But it was interesting. I'm not quite sure if I'm a cruise person, but
I'm not.
You're not.
No.
Why are you not a cruise person?
Because I want to get the hell off the boat. I love boats. I love them.
Claustrophobic or what?
No, it's just you run out of things to do. I don't drink, and I can only gamble so much.
Right.
And then it's just, go see the cabaret shows where there's a million people on stage.
Yes.
And then what? And then, you got to, when you get off the boat after your 2-day cruise, it takes longer to get off than it does for the entire cruise. You have to be in a line and your boat. No,
I have to say Royal Caribbean does a pretty good job with that.
Do they?
It was very organized. They have it down. But my issue is, I don't gamble at all. So I never.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I do drink.
No.
So
you want to bet?
That's how. But yeah, they had it pretty well organized. It was just for me, this was my first one, so I didn't really know what to expect. The idea that everybody is like headed towards the buffet, like it's their last meal, was really, really difficult to handle. I can't stand gluttony.
Janine and I go out for dinner. We usually share something, And we look at other people and go, how the hell do you eat all that? We always, because we eat at like IHOP every couple of weeks. I love pancakes and some eggs. And they go, it's endless pancakes. And I went, well, I can eat 2.
I know.
That's it. For only $5.99. Well, that's great for the people who can eat 30.
I know.
But I can only eat 2.
Yeah. I couldn't believe some of the plates. There was some fresh fried fish that had come out. And this kid piled his thing, no lie, at least 10 inches high with fish. And I'm looking at it, skinny kid, and then the old ladies are elbowing you and they're going, excuse me. And I looked at one, I go, I'm waiting too. It's not like I'm just standing here because I feel like standing in this line with everybody going crazy looking for food. But the main dining room was really nice. The food was good. The service was excellent.
Was there a show with 1 million people on the stage?
We didn't go to any shows. I'm not like, here we are performers, and I'm not, I did go to the karaoke things. I didn't sing.
Okay.
But you have the amateurs that sing with a live karaoke band.
Okay.
And that's hilarious.
It is hilarious, isn't it? So you wonder how much they had to drink to do that. I've never been that drunk. Never been. No,
neither.
Not once. No.
Oh, that was fun.
No,
you're more on key. You're more on key.
Thank you. That's true.
These people. But overall, it was good to see Bermuda. It was good to get some sun. And but the like lounge chairs by the pool. First off, the pool is tiny. And I'm thinking, you got kids screaming and they were going down the slides and stuff. And then they have not 1, not 2, but they have 6 hot tubs. Ew. So why would you have 6 hot tubs and 2 tiny pools?
I'd rather have just one big pool. And I don't care much for hot tubs. I don't like getting overheated.
Yeah, I know. It's hot outside. And then they have the adults pool. And I was like, okay, this is good.
Okay.
In the solarium, they make it sound like it's all famous and fabulous. and you peek over and it is so tiny. It's like the size of like maybe 10 bathtubs put together. Okay.
You're kidding.
I swear to you. And it's just people all hanging out. It's like a human petri dish of
Cool.
just, it was like the beginnings of a bad porno. That's what it
Okay.
looked like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swam 700 laps this morning. Only took me 12 minutes. Ning, 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 ning,
Like,
ning,
I
ning,
am not
ning.
getting anywhere near this pool, and it was just gross. So
Okay.
those types of things I didn't really enjoy.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I went to
seeing
Hershey Park.
you did? That's
Oh, that
fun.
was, it certainly was not.
No. Oh,
No, it
kids.
was $100 for me and Janine just to get in the front gate.
Uh-huh.
It was $25 to park, and then you have to take a tram
Oh.
to get to the park. Then you have to walk 4 miles to get to the front of it. And then when you get in there, all the restaurants were closed.
What?
They only had Subway and pizza stuff and hamburgers. And I swear to the good Lord that I waited on a soubrette line for about 25 minutes, and it went around all the things and all the things. It's 90
Oh,
frickin' degrees.
that's the worst.
And I got to the window and I noticed there was another line here going out and around the block. And I said, excuse me, I was here first. She said, no, I'm on the line to pick up my food.
Oh, so you have 2 lines.
So Janine looked at me. She said, do you want to go home? And I went, oh, could we?
But what's
said,
there to do at Hershey? You do rides
Well,
and stuff?
no, I don't do rides. No.
But what's there for
Well,
you
I went
guys
with my
to do?
brother-in-law and his son and his 2 kids.
Okay.
So they baked in the pool all day while we just stood around going, God damn, it's hot.
Where's the chocolate?
Oh, I don't know. There's some factory somewhere, but you get one little piece like this big, and it was just too hot. Janine and I said, well, we have just gotten over that age.
Yeah.
And she said, I never, ever want to do anything like this again. And I said, honey, I'm with you. It's a diner right outside of Hershey. You want to go? She goes, oh.
That's perfect.
And it was a great meal, and we didn't have to wait, and it was like $9. It was great.
I've gotten to that age too, though, where
there,
I'm like,
and I didn't do anything.
how much? Oh,
$150, and I didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's I couldn't.
Cokes were $9, but you can buy all day Cokes for $18.
Oh, okay.
Of course, they're a mile and a half apart where you can get them.
Right.
So if you run out, you've got to go all the way to like Pittsburgh to get another soda.
They do have these cups that you buy if you do like the beverage package on the boat, which is the greatest, because then you can just go fill up with anything and you can get all the cocktails and lattes and cappuccinos. But the loungers that are outside by the pool,
back to that,
so close together. Like literally there's an inch in between each one. So you cannot get out if you are facing like the water. I had this German guy next to me and he's just staring at me while I'm trying to like navigate, and he's just looking at me and I'm like, you don't see, I'm trying to step around you. I basically put my hand on the top of his head to be able to get over. And I thought, this is nuts. Why are we're on top of each other. I don't like this.
That's the way Hershey was. There was a zillion people there.
Yeah.
Things have gotten out of hand.
It's crazy.
I miss the old days of the local fairs, in Katona, New York. And you go and you just ride the rides and, you get a funnel cake. That kind of stuff I like.
I think this was one of the first times that the boat had been at full capacity since COVID.
Okay.
So I think it's like everybody's out and about and they got to go take their trips, but I will not do a Caribbean cruise in the summer ever again.
No, I would go to Idaho on a cruise ship. That's awesome.
It's a good one.
It takes a long time to get there, but it's really cool. The guys rowing get tired. But no, I just, the world has changed.
Yeah. And I think we've gotten older and we're like, I know what I like and I know what I don't like.
No, I'll be in the workshop or in the studio and maybe taking a ride with Janine, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I know you're not coming to my wedding.
When is that?
You said Janine doesn't get on a plane.
Oh, where are you getting married? I forget. Uruguay? No.
No, Jamaica.
Okay, man.
Oh, I have to mention something. On the cruise, you get to hear voices and do character study. My most favorite part of every day. And there was this woman, this old woman, not old. I have to say like a millennial mom. And I heard her speaking with the other millennial moms. And she says, you know what I like? I like when a girl is named after a boy. And I'm listening to this. I know. So ever since then, I've been like, you know what I like? I like when a girl is named after a boy.
This is my daughter, Frank. I on that subject, I just, I look around and I don't know if it's a boy or a girl anymore. I don't know. I actually have to go over and go, oh, you're a boy. Okay. But I mean, it's just, I don't understand. I'm old, but I have decided that I am no longer dealing with pronouns. I am dealing with adverbs. And I am going with vaguely.
Vaguely.
That is my adverb.
You are vaguely.
I am vaguely. So that's it. But
look at what we do for a living, and we're also our ears
anymore,
are so.
Linda.
What?
I don't fit in anymore.
Okay, you don't need to fit in.
Okay, I never did really.
But our voices, because we listen so much, and for me, it irks me when I hear these very annoying voices. I like to use them for character stuff, but I can't imagine like her husband has to.
Oh my God!
Constantly.
I'm sorry. Boom.
That's her big thing. She likes it when a girl is named after a boy.
Right, and dresses like a boy and a girl at the same time. And you can't really tell, like that girl on the girl on Saturday Night Live, whatever that guy's name was. It was a great bit. You could not tell. I never did know.
You're talking about It's Pat?
Yes.
A lot of people say,
because they would lead her on. They would lead her on and say, if you did this, what would you do? And she goes, oh, I'd go to the park.
Yes. What was the song? A guy or a girl? No. Oh shoot, we had to look it up now. But that was a great bit.
Yes.
Very, very.
Anyhow, and then I had dental work done, and that's it. So yeah, and my nose fixed.
Well, I had birthday celebrations all week.
I can't believe you're 40. Wow.
I look great for 40, don't
I?
Yeah,
you do. Yeah.
We went for my present, my mother's present, because she was born right before me. We went to this restaurant here in New York called
Oh my God. Ew. How did she have you? She was so young.
I know.
You said she was born right before you.
17 courses. It's a tasting menu and it's 17 courses. And it's fantastic. But they're very, very tiny pieces.
I was going to say, do you get like one piece of like pasta with sauce on it?
One little ravioli.
And then a clam.
Yes. But it's so worth it. It was the best experience.
Trisket.
A Trisket, yes. So that was fun. Really, really good food. And then birthday barbecues and dinner last night out, and then my bridal shower is this weekend. So it's like I'm on Sunday. I'm going to be like done. Let's wrap it up and go back to normal life for a while.
Yeah.
Not that I don't appreciate it, but it
makes you tired. It does.
It does.
Yeah.
Speaking of, this podcast is going to air before our script breakdown class, which is next Tuesday, the 13th. We still have a couple of seats left. If you do have the time to join us, you should, because script breakdown is so utterly important, and you may not think it is, but learning some tricks from us as to how to break down that script is just going to help you with your auditions so much more.
I've been telling every student I worked with, I forget who I was working with the other day, but the first read out of the gate in the first sentence, they missed the point completely. And they went, if you do that in a session, you're done, man. Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, you won't book it if you read it
right.
Like that.
Yeah. Not even going to.
And if you do happen to get by somebody, it's so important. I spend more time doing that now than anything.
Yeah.
Is finding out what's going on, because the writer knows what's going on, and he's going to know if you don't.
Right.
And the minute you don't know, he's going to go, no, I need somebody who's really into this, who really feels it. And that I've got to read in my head. Mm-hmm. And if you make mistakes like that, that's blown out the window right there.
That's why copy comprehension is so important.
It's so important. Join us, please, for that. Yeah. It's a lot of fun too.
It is. And it's really like a head scratching thing where you're like, oh my gosh, I never thought about that. I never looked at it that way.
Right.
And then helps you view it the next time you do it.
That's
on your
right.
own when you don't
We'll
have
teach
a
you how
coach.
to say rectum in a commercial. It's really going to be a great class. It
Yeah.
really is. Yeah.
He's not joking about that. It will be.
No, I'm not.
Sign up if you can, if you hear this podcast before it actually takes place. And also in the month of September, we're running a little, hey, let's get back to work sale. So it's 10%. I had to say it with an accent. Hey,
Okay.
let's get back to work, y'all. So it's 10% off any of our online courses. The online courses lead to coaching with us.
God, that's like thousands of dollars.
10% off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't charge that much.
Wow.
But still
Oh, that's right.
10% is a great savings and something to take advantage of in case you've been thinking, I think I want to learn how to do VO and stuff, because our packages are very easy to follow. We're getting some really good reviews on the online course.
Yeah.
I'm getting some nice feedback. And then of course the lessons are included on several of the packages.
Right.
So 10% off this month. Just go to our website and you'll click on the online course section, and then that's going to take you to where the sale is happening.
Right. Very good.
But yeah.
And I'd like to say that I'm done with everything now, and I'm healing, and so I'm
Cool
here. It's a cool thing. So you don't have to. Yeah, I'm here and working full time.
Are you mentally here?
Oh no. I think 1982. That was a good year.
Last year.
It was a good year.
I did a really good audition today. When you do those auditions,
yeah. What did you do?
You do this great audition. You're like, oh man, I have got this.
Who is it for, Linda?
I can't tell you. But it was one of those auditions, and I just decided to kind of take a different approach today.
That's what I've been doing. I've been saying, screw you. I'm doing it my way.
Right. I thought about you because you said what you learned with Alyssa. And I said, I saw this and it has the same specs that I usually get from my vocal quality and, conversational, friendly, warm, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, what? I always do the same thing. And it's blah, blah, blah. Right. That's part of the specs. I always do the same thing. And it was like, this time, no, I'm going to put a lot of personality into it.
Yeah.
And let's see, throw it against the wall, see if it sticks.
Yep. I did an audition today too. It was a direct response thing. And they wanted a voice with authority, but not trailerish. So I did one their way, with some real gravitas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I did my normal direct response read, like, the very famous and unbelievably talented Rick Sheffield.
Yeah.
Who was the first one to do a direct response read. And you've heard him a million times. Really nice guy, but I did it, up and excited,
Mm-hmm.
It's a goddamn vacuum cleaner. In a world where everything sucks, up into the vacuum cleaner, whatever. I don't know.
But you felt good about the audition?
Yes, I did, because I did one their way and one mine.
Yeah.
And I got them down to 29.5 exactly, because they're going to use whoever they pick, they're going to use it as a test.
Oh, nice.
So I wanted to give it to them right on the money. So all they have to do is produce it if they like mine the best. And it's ready to go. And then if you get it, it's like 5 nationals.
Oh, wow.
So I took my time with that one. And that's an important tip for you learner people.
Learners.
When you get an audition and they send you a file showing you the scratch read, but the video, and you do realize that the scratch read is in 29.5, and you go, how the hell did you do that? You're so fast.
Yeah.
Get it in 29.5.
Yeah.
It'll impress them. It'll put you in the, the upper echelon, and because they don't have to do anything then.
Mm-hmm.
Except decide what music and sound effects to do and stick it in. So
when talking about timing,
timing is everything, Linda.
I know it is. One of my clients picked one of our students to do Spanish narration for a job, but I didn't realize it.
That was Spanish.
No.
That was Dracula, but okay.
Más macho, sí. So they picked her and they sent the script. And it's supposed to be 2.5 long video, right? And she was fine with it. And then they sent a link to the video. Now because I'm the middleman, I didn't look at the link. Apparently the link was in English. So She was having trouble with the timing because the Spanish takes longer.
It certainly does.
Yeah. And the client did not even put 2 and 2 together because she delivers everything. And they're like, this is great, but it's way too long, and I'm like, well, there is a translation thing here. You're not realizing that you need to put your scratch in Spanish.
Right.
Because how are you going to get you? So she struggled
run into
with
that
it
many times.
but I give her props because man, she got it almost to the time where they were able to actually work with it.
Good.
And then they came back with some critiques and things for her to change, which is more like pronunciation stuff.
Right.
But then like the first comment was on some parts, she sounds like she's from Spain. On other parts, she sounds like, she's, and I'm thinking, oh, this is why I never really fully pursued Spanish because I don't think I could handle
it. Must be neutral. If they want it neutral, there can be no accent, just like English.
Thankfully, they were in a hurry to get the job done. They said, don't worry about that part. So she didn't have to worry about it.
Good.
But I'm thinking, geez, how stressful for someone who's bilingual,
Yes.
You have to nail that aspect. That's an additional aspect.
Yep.
Yep.
And I hope the guy who was doing it in English took breaths, because usually they have somebody who doesn't, like Mark Spitz or something, to do the scratch read, who never takes a breath. He just keeps talking without stopping. He was a diver from years ago. I don't know.
Oh, that Mark Spitz.
Yeah.
Why
he's 88 now. Doesn't dive much anymore, except into the cup to get his teeth.
Why would you come up with him?
I don't, because I saw an article about him this morning and it just came to mind. 1982, remember?
That's a long time ago, Jay.
That was.
We are in 2022.
But yeah, I do those probably once a week where I'm reading to a scratch track, and you just never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
This guy's British, and he must weigh 900 pounds and takes a really, really deep breath before he starts the 2-minute video. And I'm not going to breathe. Okay, good. I won't either. I'm dying here, getting dizzy in the studio. I've actually yelled at them on the computer. I said, slow down.
But then you have the clients that are like, I'm fine with it being that quick.
Yeah.
And it like you watch, you're like, this sounds terrible. This sounds like crap.
Car spots, that happens a lot.
They're like, no, this is what we want. I did it for a bank and it was crazy. It was like, Monica went to the beach and then she went, and you're like speaking like that. I'm like, this is not professional. It is not. And the client was oblivious. They were like, no, that's great. That's what we want.
Okay.
And I guess it was cheaper for them to do it that way than have the animation redone.
Right.
But okay. I don't know.
I don't like it when they do that, because it sometimes it reflects on you. They're going to hear the read and people go, oh my, what is Linda doing? That was so awful.
Yes.
Yes.
Just remember, we're getting coached into things.
That's right.
That's
right. It's not my fault.
It's not my
bacon
project.
bowl was Linda's fault.
Yeah. Hey, you and I both made money off the bacon bowl.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
What happened to the bacon bowl?
I don't know. I don't think it sold too well.
I think it sold really well.
Did you? Bowl made of
why
bacon?
Would they start with? Did they start with me and then went to you?
Yes.
Okay. So why would it continue the product?
They wanted it to be bisexual, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. The girl and the guy. I don't know.
I have a feeling it was very successful.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true.
And that's the ultimate sign of success.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think what else humorous that happened. Nothing. I was making some. Oh, I'm gonna open an Etsy store or something like that. Mercaro, something.
Okay.
My wife and I have been doing a lot of research about how to do things, and we've been doing them all wrong. We make lovely things, but they're too complicated.
Oh.
So we've simplified everything. Like I cut out my own shaped Christmas tree. It's about this tall, and I made it kind of Grinchy. If you look at the Grinch cartoon, it kind of looks like a Grinch tree. And I cut out an oval of wood, and I cut a square out, and I stuck it in there, and I tied a bow around it, and I painted it with this. It's called unicorn spit. Believe it or not, the paint is called unicorn spit.
Oh my God!
And it's a beautiful red with sparkles.
It
turned out really nice.
Did you say, JJ, that's your passion?
Oh, yes.
Woodworking. Yeah. Do you think it's a greater passion than voiceover?
It didn't used to be, but no. When I'm in the thick of it in here, I think this still wins by a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank God I have that. I look at people who don't have hobbies and I go, what do you do when you're not doing anything else? I just kind of hang out and I go, oh, me, I can't sit down for 5 minutes. I just can't do it. I must
Yeah.
be, if I can't do anything out there, I come in here and paint,
Mm-hmm.
and but anyway, so I've already made like 9 of those Christmas trees. And the secret is to make 50 of them and sell them for $20 a piece. And then you can make $1,000 minus the wood, which is $4 and the $8 of shipping.
All right,
So we're
now
going to
it's
try
all
and
about
get into that.
marketing your stuff.
Yes. Pardon me. Write that down. JJ choked.
No, I have to make a note.
You coughed a little while ago.
I did. And
that's not like you. Are you all right?
Shock. I know.
Oh my God.
So
Linda, we both have to go. It's a talent group. Just send us an audition. Can I ask you something? This is really important.
What?
Why are you blurry all of a sudden?
Oh, my camera does that from time to time.
Check my heart. Hang on. You sure it's you? It's not my medication?
Yeah. And I've gone into this and asked questions and they're like, oh, you need to turn off the HD thing and then turn it back on.
Oh God, there you are. Thank God. It's not me. Wow. Okay.
So can you
1982 again?
I think where your marketing spin could be is that you make these, they're wood, right? These Christmas trees are wood.
Yes.
That you market to people that own cats.
Yes, because I do make a lot of good cats.
No, I'm saying that cats are always destroying Christmas trees.
Oh, that's true.
You want to climb them.
That's true. That's true. I did make the cat swatter, which Rick Sheffield will be doing in a little while. It's a 2-minute spot. Is your cat climbing the Christmas tree? Not anymore.
No.
Get the new cat swatter.
That's not funny to me.
Sorry.
Cat. That's not funny. Sorry. I was trying to give you a good idea, good marketing. Did we really get an audition that came in?
I did.
Where's mine?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. And it says urgent.
Urgent. Oh,
the other ones are not.
Once I would just like to get whenever you feel like it. 40 years. Never once have they said that. When you get a chance, I don't want to bother you, a couple days. But if it's not back in 12 minutes, then you're out.
Right. It's so true. It's so true. All right. I think we're getting back in the swing of things of this whole podcasty thing.
I do too. I think we gave some good tips. Please join us for the classes. Please consider taking, looking at the different packages. I've been working with a few people lately who started with nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing.
Yeah.
And most of them have been just, they're working it. And that's really what it requires, is working it. We and I can tell in 2 seconds whether they've been practicing and working on it. But some of these people are scaring me now, because we've got a couple of goodies right now that, again, started with nothing. Yeah. And the other day, this guy, I was working with him, and he did a read on something, which I did a read for. And I like to be honest. And I said, I like your read better than mine. I wish I'd done it your way.
That's nice. Mm-hmm.
And
not nice for you.
You and I, because of how many different things we've done over the past years, I think we can pretty much get anybody to be able to do voiceovers.
I'm finding that, like, we just recently finished a few demos.
Yes.
It's been pretty heavy demo production time. And because the students have gone the path of the learning, they've all kind of gone through the process, and they're at that point of being able to have a demo done. Yep. So like each demo is like a little baby, because
it is. It is. Somebody just sent me stuff to get one together for them. And I love doing those. That's one of my passions, is doing those.
Yep.
Because it's a map, it's a game. I got to figure out how to make it all work.
It's so, like, I think because we're not a demo factory and that's not our focus is training and helping people perform better, that I can literally think of any student and remember their demo and know the aspects of their demo, because we put so much heart and soul into it.
Yeah, we do.
You know, going back and forth. And like if Dave produces one here for a student that we have here, and I'll kick it back and say, I don't like the music for this. We've got to change that, change this. But, you know, we're so vested in it emotionally.
I get excited when I call the people and say, your demo's ready. I can't wait. Did you? Come on, hurry up. I want to be on the phone when you listen to it. Mm-hmm. That's how excited I get, because some of them are just turning out brilliantly.
Yeah.
Brilliantly.
I played one for one of my students too. And I'm like, you got it. Yeah. I want to be here when you listen to it. You got to hear it because it's just so good. Yeah. But I like that about what we do, because it's not, it feels very bespoke and customized. It's not, there's no cookie cutter thing.
Oh, no.
And it's more work for us, but I'd rather that.
Yeah.
And you get what you want, you know, but just so everybody knows that the online course is literally just a very straightforward course you take, that just you go at your own pace, but it brings you to the lessons with us. So don't look at it like, oh, it's impersonal and I'm going to be taking this, and it isn't like that at all.
No, it gives you the basics you need to start learning from us.
Right. And it's very straightforward, very easy.
It is very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Very simple.
I don't want people to be shied away from it. That's why I thought, well, if we put a little discount on it for the month of September, if you've been thinking about trying it, you definitely should.
There are some videos, and it's not a 300-page workbook.
No,
it's not going to take you months to do. It's a voiceover.
We just had a student that just finished it, and she wrote a review and said she prefers to interact and have things to listen to and to read on screen. And that's exactly what the course does.
Right. Exactly.
So,
exactly.
You know,
and I like doing the videos. As soon as my nose heals, I'm going to start doing, you're going to be bombarded with them, because I haven't been able to. I look like the man with the thumb on his nose.
All right, everybody.
Hey, wait, that could be
excited.
a TV show.
To look forward to, huh?
The man with the thumb on his nose, tonight at 7.
Well, I thought this was a good one because we could catch up, since we haven't seen each other really on the podcast in over a month.
I know, I missed you.
I know, I missed you. And now, moving forward, we'll have some more content-driven podcasts for you, so you can learn more.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll talk about the 900 other things there are involved in the voiceover industry other than just having a demo.
We got to pick one.
Okay.
And talk about
it. Okay.
All right.
So we have 900 more episodes to go.
Yes.
On that subject. And then we'll pick something else.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Well, it's been lovely, Linda.
It's been lovely, JJ. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
You, Linda, are lovely.
Oh, thank you, JJ.
And don't forget, I'm vaguely.
You're vaguely, and I'm lovely.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Take care.
I'm wearing girls' underwear.
I like your name should be a girl, even though you're a boy.
That's right. Ouch. Oh, I got to go change. Bye.
Good. Okay, good. I feel like that's good because it kind of introduces us back into everything.
Thanks for listening to the Voiceover Gurus podcast. Real talk about the voiceover industry. Learn more about us and get coaching at voiceover.guru.